a man who is known for breaking the law. He cannot. My only advice for Nyesom Wike, and I'm doing this from a Christian perspective as a child of God, because we need to educate people who are not normal. We need to pray for them. We need to counsel them. We need to advise them. And as a counselor in the celestial realm, my advice for Wike is that when you drink, don't talk. When you talk, don't drink. That will help him a lot to come out of all these malicious practices. And moreover, he said, if Kogi people vote, if I win the ticket of PDP, he will not support PDP. There was no time in history that Wike will support PDP in Kogi State.
So guys, everybody keep talking about Wike's personality, and you know, so many things have been revealed by Dino Malaye in this video. You need to listen to Dino Malaye. Honestly, Wike appears not to be a character that people should even associate themselves with, honestly. And I think you are just seeing him from the periphery. You need to get more of the information that Dino Malaye revealed in this video. I'm just wondering, why is it that politicians in Nigeria are getting this desperate? It's all about the people. They don't even care about the people. See what is happening in Rivers State. Nobody is considering the consequences on the people, the effect of all this crisis on the people. If they have the people at heart, they won't go to this extent. So guys, take your time. Watch this video to the end to listen to all the things that Dino Malaye vomited in this video. You need to take a look.
So River people can continue to serve Oluwa Wike, but Kogi people will never serve Oluwa Wike. We will never serve any God. And he has forgotten that God is the supreme controller of the universe. God is the one who gives power. God is the one who ordained kings. God is the one who will make governors, not Nyesom Wike. And moreover, today, ask yourself, what is the value of Wike's support? Wike refused to support our beloved Adeleke in Osun. He refused to support PDP in Osun. Yet, Adeleke emerged as the governor of Osun State. He supported Sandy Ono in Cross River, spent money, bought vehicles, did everything. But Sandy lost in Cross River. He supported also my colleague and my brother and friend, Albert, in Akwa Ibom. Funded Albert. Albert lost to PDP in Akwa Ibom State. He funded his former G5, I think it's G1 now because it's only, he funded Otom, funded the governor of Enugu, funded the governor of Abia. The three of them lost just senatorial districts. So you now ask yourself, what is the value of Wike's support to an election when everybody has supported lost? When Odili was governor, when Mamechi was governor, Rivers State was churning out 1 million votes. But shamefully, everything Wike brought in the last election for the party he supported in Rivers State was 200 and something thousand votes. That's to tell you the law of diminishing return. That is after rigging, after malicious practices, after introduction of violence. He could only bring 200 and something thousand votes for this preferred party. A man who has done anti-party, a man will be accusing somebody of changing list, a man who is known for breaking the law. He cannot. My only advice for Nyesom Wike, and I'm doing this from a Christian perspective as a child of God, because we need to educate people who are not normal. We need to pray for them. We need to counsel them. We need to advise them. And as a counselor in the celestial realm, my advice for Wike is that when you drink, don't talk. When you talk, don't drink. That will help him a lot to come out of all these malicious practices. And moreover, he said, if Kogi people vote, if I win the ticket of PDP, he will not support PDP. There was no time in history that Wike will support PDP in Kogi State. In 2019, when my sister Natasha was running for the Senate in Kogi Central, he supported Yaya Bello's candidates over Natasha, a member of his own political party, because there's a diabolical relationship between Nyesom Wike and Yaya Bello, to the extent that Yaya Bello, the worst governor in the history of this country, the worst governor in the history of Kogi State, whose performance is F9 parallel, Nyesom Wike gave him an award. celebrated Yaya Bello and gave him an award. So we know they have a diabolical relationship to the extent that Wike is the mentor of Yaya Bello. And he has educated Yaya Bello that I have given my governorship ticket to my accountant general. Because that is the only way your crime can be protected. Wike have only few weeks to leave as governor. Maybe he has forgotten that he's going to leave. And the way he's behaving, if he will not start practicing preparations for leaving government house, he will be sleeping in his bed and he will be hearing siren in his brain. Because he is not preparing to leave office. And I also will advise him, instead of him to concentrate on how he's going to face life outside government, because already he's on his way to prison. In fact, Wike's prison uniform will have embroidery because of the way he has stolen the resources and patrimony of the Rivers people. And I am sitting down here. Any other interview, if he will not wash his hands out of Kogi State and leave Dino Malaye alone, my primary business is other people's businesses. If I open my can of worms and maggots on Wike, but I'm waiting for him. His territory that he's trying to practice is my own primary constituency, and I'm waiting for him. Wike is a pretentious character, is a liar, and he has no integrity, no iota of integrity. Wike was calling me when Atiku Abubakar was to announce his running mates. I have records and I've printed it out and I'm waiting for him. He called me 19 times in 2 hours, begging us to convince Atiku Abubakar to make him the vice presidential candidate. So when I see him lying on TV, because of the south of this country, because of southern Nigeria, the reason of moves to south, you that were lobbying us and begging us, promising us heaven and earth to convince Atiku Abubakar to make you vice presidential candidate, to the extent that he was at the airport. I have a video. He spent hours in the airport waiting for me to call him to say, Atiku have picked you as he was at the airport here, waiting, calling me. He was calling me, my brother and friend, who is were in the Senate together, was also calling me that day. I have witnesses. I even gave the phone to Abdul Ningi to speak with him. I gave the phone to Senator Zameri to speak with him. He was begging all of us, promising heaven and earth. Atiku should announce him. It was around 1 or so that I told him, Oga, nobody will give you vice president. That was when he left and then flew back to. So the man who was so desperate to be vice president, because you didn't get it, you now started a southern agenda. I don't believe in such unprincipled, zero integrity character like Nyesom Wike. The man, Wike was the one who brought Ayu. Wike was the one who sponsored Ayu. And that was why Wike made all the governors to endorse Ayu. That's why there was no election in the national chairman's office during the convention. Ayu was unopposed. Because Ayu is from the north. You are the one that brought Ayu. When did you now realize that Ayu is a northerner? But he was doing that time to satisfy his own selfish ambition of becoming the presidential candidate from the south. So he doesn't want the chairmanship at that time to go to the south so that it will not affect his ambition of becoming president from the south. So he pushed the chairmanship to the north and thinking he will be able to bribe Ayu to produce him as the presidential candidate. When Ayu refused to do the wrong thing, then Ayu became an enemy. Is it not the same Wike that removed his brother, his mentor, Prince Uche Secondus, as the national chairman of the party? If you love the South so much, why did you remove a southerner to bring a northerner? Today you are saying chairmanship must go to the south. Was the chairmanship not in the south? Was it not you, Wike, who went to court, who did everything, expelled him from his ward? So a character who is not stable like that, who is influenced by alcohol and other things I don't know, should not be taken seriously. If somebody like Yaya Bello and Wike can become governor, Then you are saying the intellectually mobile fine boy Dino cannot be governor. How? Me and Wike, we are poles apart. Poles apart in everything, every ramification. I'm not his mate. He can only be older than me. I'm not proud of him as a governor. A governor who wears blue on yellow, yellow on green, at times with purple, who does not have a dress sense, who does not know what the time is globally today. I'm a town boy. I know what it is. I know what time it is. And I've got something upstairs. So I'm just warning him, make it stay for in lane. If you do gra, don't they talk to people, then they do. If you do gra, come my own side. Me, I go grind them. I go do skit for them. I go sing for them. I go release album for them. On daily basis, I will finish him.
So guys, you have seen it for yourself. Honestly, Wike has destroyed his personality. And what boggles my mind is one day he will come out to tell Nigerians that he wants to become president of Nigeria. If you are aiming or dreaming to become a president in this country, you need to mind your words. You need to mind your character. You need to mind the way you speak, especially in public places. But for Wike, he said it doesn't matter to him, as in, it doesn't matter, that nobody can challenge him. So whether you think you have two horns, you cannot challenge Wike. That's his own belief. But I tell you, directly or indirectly, he's just destroying himself. Why is it that people, we were told that with age, people get wiser, and what we are seeing is just the opposite of the whole thing, that with age, that wisdom is even far away, as if the wisdom is being wiped out. Because Wike wasn't like this before now. How come he's even getting more richer, into higher positions? He's gaining more, will I say, dominance in the public space or in the political arena. But still, he cannot even caution himself and say, okay, I'm now a leader. Nigerians are looking up to me. The younger generation are looking up to me. Can I just comport myself? Wike does not think of all these things. And that is why he just keeps doing what he's doing. Because he feels nobody can challenge him. Nobody can question. Nobody can even dare talk to him anyhow. So guys, it's really so painful looking at the way things are going in this country when you consider the kind of leaders. Okay, one of the videos I posted, somebody say, you see the characters that are leading 200+ million persons, and somebody said this is just Agboru's talks in politics. As it, there are all kinds of, descriptive statements, all of them pointing at the personality of Wike. So you just find out that these politicians, they've lost that consciousness, which is supposed to be number one, as in consciousness of the what you do, what you say, how you behave, all those stuff. This is what leadership is all about. You can't say follow my words and not my action. No, it's all about follow my word, follow my action. It's even more of follow my actions, not my word. But that is not what we are seeing with the kind of leaders we have today. Anyway, it started with Tinubu, who told Nigerians to go and snatch it, grab it, run with it. You can imagine when a leader comes out openly to make that kind of statement. And since Tinubu decided to work with Wike, that has ended up emboldening Wike. Wike comes out and say anything and say, you can imagine him saying he will set fire in states. Until today, nobody questioned him. Nobody talked about it. The security agents, they paid deaf ears to all that. But let somebody now, just come out, maybe from the southeast, and say, okay, I'm going to set fire in your state. You will see the military, they will use their tokado or whatever is being called to go look for the person. So these are the kind of things we keep saying, that honestly, this country, we need unique personalities as leaders if we really want to see Nigeria progress. So guys, don't be shocked one day to see that Wike is vying to become the president of Nigeria. He's just an FCT minister and he's behaving like this. So if he becomes president, what will happen? Nobody will talk. Nobody will talk. So guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Thank you.